Hey guys, so I have drilled my nails off, the ones that need to be off, and now I'm just going to start right in on my fill, or not my fill, sorry, my nail fix. So I do have my, just going to take this down a bit, there. So I do have my tips. So first things first, I'm just going to take my tips and shape them and put them on and size them and all the fun stuff. Okay, so middle finger and ring finger. So I'm going to take these ones and size them. Perfect. Good. Okay, glue these on. Oh, my fingers are getting stuck together here. Okay, I gotta re-glue these because they got stuck to my fingers. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my buffer and buff that glue off quickly. If you don't size them properly, sometimes the glue will dry and then you just have to redo it all. So I'm just gonna redo it quick. Okay. So I'm just gonna take my glue again, put a little drop. Just one drop is good too. You don't need to go any more than that. And place the tip on. And just kind of hold it down there for a second. This glue is really insane. If you even get it on your skin, it will just stick instantly. Okay, got it glued on. And now I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on top of it just to keep it in place. I'm going to let it dry. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the other hand. I'm actually going to take my file and I'm just going to make sure I got all the corners nice and sanded. Because last thing you want is to have your nail go on and not look right. So I'm just going to double check, make sure everything's good. Okay, good. So again, take my nail, one drop of glue, and place the nail. And just hold it down. Okay, and then put the glue on top and let it dry. Okay, those two nails are on. Okay, and on to the next ones. So I'm just going to let these ones dry a little bit. So next hand, so I have my thumb. So I'm going to take the thumbnail, which is this one, and I'm going to glue it on. Glue on top just to make sure you got all of the corners and everything. Just give it one more nice hold down to make sure it's on good. Okay, seems to be good. Okay, nails on. And my pointer finger. Okay, again, pick the nail that matches. Which is probably this one, yep. Glue it on. Takes a minute. Okay, and then again, put the glue just on top here to seal it in. And just let it dry for a sec. And then I'm going to cut them down. Okay, so I'm done with the nails. So now I'm going to cut the nails down to the length I want them, which is quite long still because I still want to match them with the rest of my nails. I don't want to go too short. Okay, and this one. And you obviously want to put the same, so there you go. I cut them down. I'm going to obviously file them and shape them. And you want to make sure you have the same color as you have on already, because you don't want to, because you obviously want to match your other nails. Okay, cut. Okay, good. And the last one. Okay, perfect. So before I shape my nails, I like to get the gel and everything on so it's nice and thick, and I don't have to worry about these nails breaking off because there's no support on them yet. So first things first, I am going to take my light, set it up. I'm going to grab my drill, and I am going to drill the nail, a nice little drill across the whole nail. Because the gel won't adhere to any shiny surfaces, so you got to make sure everything's buffed down. Okay, other side. The other side's always the hardest to do, but try your best. Okay, good. So now I'm going to take my primer and I'm going to prime the nail. Okay, just like so, on both hands. Okay. And now I'm going to take my gel and I am going to start doing my set. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start. So just watch closely. So you want to go all the way to the cuticle and up. Okay. Make sure you don't have any on the skin because that's going to cure on the skin and then it's just going to lift right away. So no cuticle. Okay. Next finger. Again, right to the cuticle. Kind of mold it the way you want it. Okay. And this is self-leveling gel, so once you have it flattened on the table, like when you have your hand flat on the table, it levels itself out. So it's pretty much does the work for you, which is great. Okay, that one seems good. Okay, now I'm going to cure these ones for 60 seconds. And then I'm just going to have to wait a second till these ones are done. And it burns a little bit because you just did file the nail. So if it does burn a lot, just take it out quickly and then you can just put it back in and then the burning will go away. got my pink and I got my sparkles to match my other fingernails. So it's fun. It's fun to do it by yourself. As soon as you learn, it's easy to keep it maintained. Okay, good. Now I'm going to do my thumb and my finger on this side. Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure it's not all over the place. I'm gonna level it out a little bit. Okay, good. Oh, it's so hard doing my other hand. But I'm gonna try to do my best because nothing else is open and I have no choice. Okay, so those look good. Now I'm gonna cure them for 60 seconds. I'm just gonna put these ones back in too, just so make sure they're all cured properly. See, it burns a little bit, so I'm just gonna take it out for a second. And then this is when you take the acetone and you wipe the gel so it's not sticky or grimy, and then you buff them with the drill again, and then that's when you put your shellac on. So okay, these ones are good. Okay, this one a little bit longer. So you gotta get a cotton ball ready or a tissue and just dip it in your acetone and then give them a nice quick little wipe. Okay. Okay. So I have my acetone in here for when I soaked my nails off. And I have a little tissue here, so I'm just gonna dip it in and I'm gonna wipe off the sticky gel. Okay. So now you're going to take your buffer again and you're going to buff off. You're not going to buff off, you're just going to buff it to make it nice and smooth. So there's no ridges or bumps. Okay, so they're nice and drilled and they're nice and, I didn't shape them yet, so don't look at the shape. Okay, and then this side. Okay. And also you're going to be shaping it with the file too, so you don't want to shape with the drill, you just want to get all the bumps and ridges out. Okay, good. So now these are square, so I want to make them into coffins, so I'm going to take my little nippers, my little tiny scissors, and I'm just going to cut the sides of the nails. So take the sides and give it a quick little cut like that on each side, kind of make it a little bit pointy and square at top. Okay. And okay, good. And now I'm just going to take my file and shape them. And you always want to go underneath and get the excess dry nail out. And buff off any spots that are still bumpy. Basically do your final drill. Okay, there we go, coffin nail. Still shaping a little bit. That looks good. Okay, next one. And you always want to file on a diagonal when you're doing coffin. Good, looks nice. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So 2 coffins. Good, now I'm going to go to this side and cut my corners off. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then this one too, corners off. Right ahead into your shaping. Okay, that one's good. Make sure it's nice and square on the top for a nice shape. That one's done. Okay, so now that we're all filed and ready, I'm going to jump into my shellac color. Okay, first things first, we're going to take our base coat and do a nice base coat on all the nails, and then I'm going to take my color, then my sparkle, then my top coat, and then we're done. So let's start with the base coat, and you know what? I'm going to do it on all 4s because I'm not doing my whole hand. So base coat on all the ones you're fixing. Okay, and then cure them all at the same time, 60 seconds. I'm gonna feel so much better that my nails are fixed. I hate having unfinished nails. They don't look very good. Okay, the base coat cures a little quicker than anything else, so I'm gonna start with my polish. And I'm gonna do 2 coats of the pink on all the fixed nails, and then I'm gonna do 1 coat of the sparkle just to match what I did with my other nails. I'm running a little low on my colors, no. Okay. Okay, put them under. Okay, and I'm going to go right in and do my other coat. The second coat can be a little bit thicker because the first coat's already secured and based. So I'm just going to make it a little bit thicker so all the colors are going to match. Okay. Okay, good. Stick them both in again. Almost done, guys. Okay, now take your sparkle, which is this one, and just do 1 thin layer on top because the sparkles are quite intense. So 1 layer on each one. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. Cure this one. And the sparkles cure quite quickly, so you only need a couple of seconds with these ones. Okay, good. And now the top coat. A nice amount of top coat on each one. Okay. Okay, and this is the last bit of your nail fix. So I'm just going to cure this up, and I'm going to wipe, and I'm going to, if there's any sticky residue left, I'm going to wipe it with my acetone, just a quick little wipe to get the stickiness off, and that's it. Okay, so there is my nail fix. Thanks for watching, guys.